Raw took place tonight in Chicago, Illinois, and Sami Zayn's reign as WWE Champion has already come to an end as the Second City Saints recaptured the WWE Championship tonight on Raw. It was a surprise return after Cody Rhodes was taken out. And it all started in the opening segment when Sami Zayn actually confronted Cody Rhodes backstage. He told Cody he was going to retain tonight. He did not. And after Sami walks away, that's when Gunther attacked Cody. He would powerbomb him through a table, and then Gunther gets in Sami's face, and he told Sami he's coming after him. And then Gunther would kick a car door into Cody's head, taking him out. And it was pretty obvious that that angle was done to write Cody out of the match tonight, and someone else would take his spot. So then Seth Rollins was out in front of the live crowd to start in Chicago. Fans chanted for Punk at him. He actually acknowledged it. Then he calls Roman Reigns the chosen one. He says it didn't sit well with him that he was always chosen when they were in the Shield. I'll be honest, I didn't like the commentary. I just thought it was too much meta commentary to me. I didn't care much for the promo. The meta commentary is overdone here. We get it. We all know Roman Reigns was the chosen one. Like, what, you're telling me that in 2026? Okay, whatever. And then LA Knight interrupted him. The fans were behind Knight. He was much more over than Rollins was. He cut a good promo. Rollins teased a match against Knight after he wins at SummerSlam, which he's not winning. He's going to lose to Roman Reigns. After Rollins leaves, Jimmy Uso snuck in the ring and hit a super kick on LA Knight. Adam Pearce was yelling at Gunther backstage when Aldis appeared and the two GMs argued. The Street Profits were out next, and then we go backstage. The lovely Jackie Redmond interviews the Vision before their match. Paul Heyman appears, and this was in Gorilla, by the way. He tells them, he's basically telling them, win or I'm out. So they have to win or the Vision is essentially done because he's officially out of the group. Division are out next. We get the World Tag Team Championships. The Street Profits defending against Austin Theory and Braun Breaker of Division. So Logan Paul distracted the referee when he threw brass knucks in the ring. And then Angelo Dawkins grabs the brass knucks, but what he didn't know was Maxine Dupree appeared in the ring, and she hit a low blow on Dawkins. And then Austin Theory pins Angelo Dawkins after a low blow. I repeat, it was a low blow that took him out. And then Maxine Dupree, who's married, by the way, she is a married woman. She made out with Austin Theory. I don't mind the pairing. I think they're almost, they work well. It's like a good-looking woman and a good-looking guy. I can see the pairing. I think the issue is they're just way too similar to Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio. She jumped in his arms just like how Liv jumps in Dom's arms. I mean, maybe they're done with that because Liv Morgan has a boyfriend. I mean, she went public. Surprise, one of the hottest chicks in the world, Liv Morgan, has a boyfriend. Oh, wow. I know all, I know those crazy stans. They probably haven't gotten any sleep since finding out the news, but maybe because of that, they're moving away from Liv and Dom and they want to go with Maxine. But Maxine is married. I don't know. But to me, it felt way too similar to Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio. And I guess it's okay if they were on a separate brand, but they're going to be on the same brand as them. Cody Rhodes was in the doctor's office. He insisted he was okay. Adam Pearce was there. He knew he had to find a replacement. We see Sol Ruka warming up in the back. The Vision were celebrating as the new tag team champions backstage. And then Paul Heyman told them it's only the first step. Then he credits Maxine for them winning. So she's in the Vision now. And then we see Otis and Tozawa looking on, disappointed, very sad. It's like that meme where, like, I think it's the SpongeBob meme where SpongeBob and Patrick are playing, and like Squidward's looking from like a glass window or something. I think that's kind of how it seemed like to me. Oh, she's happy and they're sad. Backstage, Liv Morgan was hyping up Raquel Rodriguez before her match. The Judgment Day were all with them in their locker room. And then Sol Ruca was out next. Then we go to see Jackie Redmond, love seeing her again, interviewing Penta backstage. Ethan Page and Rusev walk in. They mock Ray's injury, and then Dragon Lee walks in, followed by Chad Gable, setting up a tag team match later in the night. Next, we got the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Sol Ruca defending against Raquel Rodriguez. I thought the match was pretty good. I thought they were working well together. I like Raquel here. Roxanne Perez was out next, and she was there to distract the referee, and that's when Liv Morgan attacked Sol Ruca. That led to Io Sky coming out and taking out Roxanne and Liv. She hit them both with double moonsault. She first hit them with individual moves and then taking them both out together with the moonsault. And then Raquel Rodriguez looks on, and that's when Sol Ruca takes advantage and hits the Soul Snatcher on Raquel, pins her 1-2-3 to retain the Women's Intercontinental Championship. I like this. I thought this was a good matchup, and I enjoyed this portion of the show. Paul Heyman headed to the ring next. We saw him walking backstage. Then after the break, they show us the trailer for WWE Unreal Season 3. I'm guessing it's focused on Survivor Series through WrestleMania. That's a lot of time to cover. But it looks like they're going up to WrestleMania. We'll see in 2 weeks. Paul Heyman was in the ring. He cuts his usual promo before he was interrupted by Oba Femi. They had their usual back and forth. I think Paul Heyman called the Hell in a Cell the Broctagon because he's beaten The Undertaker twice. I don't know if he said any other Hell in a Cell matches. But I know, he's beaten Undertaker twice in Hell in a Cell. Oba responded by claiming Brock is afraid of him. He wants to beat him in Minnesota, where Brock's from, in front of his family and friends. So, I think this is the second Hell in a Cell ever at SummerSlam. The first was Undertaker and Edge in 2008. I don't think they can top that. That was great. But I think this will be the second Hell in a Cell match ever at SummerSlam. We go backstage to see the beautiful Jackie Redmond again as she interviewed The Den, WWE Champion Sami Zayn backstage. She told him Cody can't compete tonight. Sami was smiles. And then Adam Pearce promised the championship match tonight anyways. And it was set up. It was pretty obvious it was going to be Punk at this point, because he hadn't appeared on the show yet. Chad Gable is out next. They show Grande Americano and his girlfriend. I'm sorry, I forgot her name. I apologize. I think she's the ring announcer still in AAA, or she might have been fired in the storyline. I don't know. But they were at the World Cup in Mexico last night, enjoying it, cheering on Mexico. Ethan Page and Rusev were out next, and then we get Chad Gable and Dragon Lee taking on Ethan Page and Rusev, an impromptu tag team match. Rusev submitted Dragon Lee. Makes sense. I'm glad they're doing something with Rusev, at least. I do like him. I wish they would do more with him. I don't know if they want to help Rusev. Want to bring back Lana? Bring her back. I like Rusev and Lana as an item. Maybe they'll never bring back Aiden English. They'll never do Rusev Day again. But I don't know. This gimmick sucks. Like this whole I don't know, like the shooter fighter gimmick. This Rusev sucks. I like the Rusev was very entertaining as Rusev Day, or before that, the Bulgarian Brute. Like he was more entertaining than what they have him doing now. But he was featured here. He put Dragon Lee in the Accolade for a while. Then Chad Gable tried to break it up. He got put in the Accolade after Ethan Page attacked him. Then Joe Hendry came out as a babyface, tries to make the statement, and he just got totally bitched out. Joe Hendry looked the worst here. He got put in the Accolade like it's a total jobber. Rusev looked like a monster. We get more of Jackie Redmond. Love singer. She was interviewing Jimmy Uso outside, and then he was confronted by LA Knight, who then just got like bulldozed into the wall by Jacob Fatu. So LA Knight looking like a total jobber tonight, total loser. Adam Pearce was on the phone with someone, and then we get a Bayley video promo before she leaves the company in a few months. She wants to meet Lyra Valkyria face-to-face next week, and she'll probably have her farewell match against Lyra. Probably not at SummerSlam. I think it'll be like the night after SummerSlam. But I think she'll have a farewell match. Not officially. She'll put over Lyra, and that'll be it for Bayley in WWE. They preview next week's show. Adam Pearce was backstage when Nick Aldis told him he placed a successful phone call, and Sami Zayn's opponent was in the building. Sami Zayn was backstage. Then we got a Judgment Day video promo with JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio cutting a promo on Danhausen before the Saturday Night's Main Events match. Sami Zayn was out next, and then his surprise opponent was out next, and it was CM Punk. We see him arriving in the arena. He makes his way through the gorilla, then out to the ring, got a big pop. Main event, WWE Championship on the line. Sami Zayn defending his title against CM Punk. Had a really good matchup, entertaining. They used a lot of their same finishers. Punk used some of Sami's moves, but Sami, I think he hit the go to sleep twice, but eventually Punk would hit him with he would hit Sami with his own haluva kick, then hit him with the go to sleep and pinned him 1-2-3 to win the WWE Championship. I thought Sami was probably going to lose to Cody going into the show, but they decided to go with Punk. I think they wanted to go with Punk to get the heat off Cody, because I think they realized if Cody pinned Sami, a lot of the fans would turn on Cody, because a lot of people were pissed off when he just pinned Drew earlier this year and got the belt back. So this was a 9-day title reign. Him just taking it back from Sami would lead to a lot of fans turning on him. So I think that's probably the biggest reason. But I think fans, they won't turn on Punk. It sucks for Sami. I feel for him. I wish he could have at least gone to SummerSlam. When Sami Zayn won the title 9 days ago, I did not think he was going to have a long title reign. I thought after Night of Champions, he was going to win the belt, then lose it at SummerSlam. I thought that's fine. It's 5 weeks. 9 days? That's a joke. A 9-day title reign? Come on. I know people don't like Sami Zayn. I get it. He's not the most marketable guy. Doesn't have a great look. But for fuck's sakes, a 9-day title reign? You could have had him just gone to SummerSlam and then lose it there. Why did they have to do it like this? CM Punk's the champion. Yeah, it's probably better. I almost feel like I wish Sami never won the belt, so it'll just become a what if. For him to have such a joke of a title reign really sucks, and I'm not happy with how this show ended. I didn't like the show. I'm not angry CM Punk is WWE champion. At least he'll go to SmackDown. It'll make the show better. At least SmackDown should get better. Now, especially now that it's 2 hours of Punk on as the champion. That's probably the biggest positive coming out of this. Coming out of Raw, SmackDown will be a better show. But I didn't like how Raw was done. I didn't like Punk just beating Sami and winning the title like this. I didn't like it. I'm not happy how it happened. And yeah, I wasn't expecting Sami Zayn to have a long title reign. He was not going to be champion for 6 months. But he could have at least gone to SummerSlam. It just sucks that it ended so quickly. And it's disappointing, but CM Punk, however, he beat Sami Zayn. He's the new WWE champion again. This is the first time he's been the champion for this title since the 434-day title reign. So he lost the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania, and then another title opportunity came out of the sky. That's what he said to Cody on the night after, and he got his WWE Championship match in Chicago, his hometown. And unfortunately for Sami Zayn, his title reign has ended. And for CM Punk, the Second City Saints has captured his 3rd WWE Championship.